Hey guys, my name is Gilbert, and this is going to be my testimony. Oof, where do I start? um, so my testimony starts in high school. So my testimony starts for like about the end of my high school year. For most of my life, for the first half of my life, around when I was in my teenage years, I didn't really think much about Christianity. I'm just there, I play guitar and I listen to sermon, play guitar again, and go home. The lowest point of in my life was at the end of my high school year, my senior year in high school. That was when, if you've ever graduated from high school, that's for a lot of people, that's the turning point in their life, and for me, it was such a confusing time because in high school, from like freshman year to senior year, I was okay with going through the motions. Like I like to go to class. I like to study. I hung out with my friends a lot. A lot of my friends were already talking like, oh yeah, I want to go to Temple University. I want to study to become like a pharmacist or a doctor or a lawyer or whatever. A lot of the times when my friends ask me, or even like when I talk to my teachers, like my answers change every time. Like one day I think I'll go into graphic design, another day I'll think maybe I'll be doctor, maybe a lawyer, and it's just like, yeah, it's I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life yet at that point. And you guys know the term like fear of missing out, like FOMO. It's kind of it kind of impacted me a lot, like because I see a lot of my friends, like they know what they're doing with their life. They want to go to this school, they want to work, or they just have a set career path in mind, and for me, I feel like I'm missing out, and I feel like, man, why I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I don't know what I'm going to do after high school. For a lot of the time, I thought that I didn't know what to do. I remember I went to school near the last weeks of high school, and I just like broke down in front of my counselor because like, you gotta help me. I don't know what to do after this. A lot of like my friends had a lot of options and they were really set on where they wanted to go, but for me, I was probably accepted into one school, and then the other option was just like community college, and at that time for me, I thought like, man, community college, I must be a loser. Actually, by the time you guys see this, I'm already done with CCP. I'm like, I already got my associates. A lot of the times I was comparing myself to the people around me too. I see that there are people that doing so well in school, and I strive to do that too. But once I get to the end goal, I didn't know what to do. I just thought, man, I'm not doing that well because I didn't get to any of these schools. There are people that are going to great schools, and I'm just here like, chilling, just taking life easily. Like, when I was reflecting on this, I realized that, well, my dad reminded me also, what did God put in you? What did God give you for you to use in your life? For me, it was, even though my circumstances are different than other people, my focus shouldn't be on what other people have, but instead on what I have with me that God gave me. I asked God to keep supplying me with what He has for me, and I kept on asking Him to be with me, even though these times are hard. When I study, I take my finals, it's really hard, but somehow God came through. He helps me out when I study. Like, He keeps me awake on those 3 a.m. study sessions. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't have been able to do any of this. But I think like the main point is to just, well, from me to you guys, is to just focus on what God has given you rather than what other people are doing, just because FOMO and, this bad habit of comparing think are better, it's not going to work. And even if we don't have it, we know that God is still going to be there with us every step of the way. I hope you guys have been blessed by my testimony. And what do I do here?
Praise and worship.
And praise and worship, take it away. Future Gilbert, by the way. Don't mess up. And start the click now before you forget. Yeah. Bye.